Good morning, gentlemen. Today we're at a yard in Phoenix here. I think I'm gonna snag some stuff from it, but first and foremost I need a sway bar. This is a, I guess, Honda Finesse, the Honda 1.1 or something. I don't know. We got to clean up some stuff on the Honda, and it's lacking as a daily. It's not tracking. So we got a sway bar here from the front that we're gonna yank off of this 94 LX, I believe is what it is. And then also, if you go inside the car, got a full complete dash also with a tag. So I might be grabbing the dash, even though there's a bunch of Velcro on it. I think I peeled one piece off and that's what it leaves behind. I think I can clean that up with some Goo Gone, and that would be nice to have a, you know, a complete clean dash versus what I have now. Unfortunately, this car has a passenger airbag because it is a little newer. But I think I'll just delete that with like a tray or something. So I don't know that I'm gonna record much of the uninstallation. I might throw on a headband or something. But welcome to the channel. This will be a Honda Finesse video because it's needing some work to clean it up. It's looking pretty, I wouldn't say interesting. Interesting would be like more of a step down, but it's looking, needs work. Well, boys, I think I'm gonna take this dash out. If I get it out in one piece without breaking too much, I think I'm gonna take it. Even though it's gray, I've got a plan to really remedy that issue, but I'll have to get a kit and delete this airbag because that looks gross. But for the time being, we got some plans here. I have an idea. We'll figure that out after I get the dash out. I don't know what to do about the VIN. I guess I'll figure that out when I get there. But it's got cruise control. I don't need that. The mirror thing, I'll take that out. I'll take all this assembly out, leave it for the people. I think I got all this stuff here, so I'll take all this out. I'll probably leave this behind. Now the question is, do I take the HVAC units? I really don't want to spend a ton of money here, but I also need to get some stuff. Also, we have a rev display here. I don't know if I want to run this because obviously the part one, but it's better than what I have. I would like to have some RPMs, and maybe if this is accurate, it'll help me. So I might take that as well, or I might just buy something later on and worry about that later. But we'll see what the costs are when I get there. All right, we're back home. I didn't get to finish getting out the remaining components to replace my old HVAC stuff, but I got the majority of it. So here's the haul I got. I got the dash from the 94 LX. Unfortunately, it has the spot for the airbag. I'll have to get a cover or whatever to delete that. I got the cluster with the RPMs, but it does have, it's an automatic cluster, so it should hopefully be no issue. But the dash also had a bunch of like Velcro to protect it, so I think that helped because it definitely kept a lot from cracking. Glove box is intact, kick panel or whatever is intact. So everything's here. I took it all off pretty slowly. Was able to, I think, manage not breaking anything. Hopefully, fingers crossed I don't find anything broken. But we got this top portion here, and so that's the dash. We also, while we were there, grabbed the sway bar off the same car. Now, I'm gonna have to find out the millimeters of it. I really don't know what it is, but it's a big boy. Here are my old units. Had some breakage issues, but also it's filthy. And then here's the new one I picked up, or not new one, but used one. So you can already tell it. I mean, I haven't wiped it down or anything, but it looks pretty clean by comparison all the way around. Now there is some stuff in there. It's not to say that there isn't, but you know, it just looks a lot cleaner. And then here's my blower motors, and definitely a difference there. So now the last thing I have to go back for this, hopefully it'll still be there, is this guy, which is the main component that I actually need really to replace, because the brass lines back here were crushed when we pulled it out. So I'll have to go back for that probably Monday with an X-Acto blade and cut those hoses so they don't get crushed. Also, there's some damage to the upper portion, so either way, I'd like to eventually have AC and heat in the car so that I can not have to worry about driving everywhere uncomfortably. But yeah, that's a pretty good haul, I think, honestly. I think I got everything for like 189 bucks. Boys, junkyard experience was great. A lot of fun, always is. I'm glad I got the haul I did. You're probably wondering, why did you get a front sway bar? And why did you get all these parts for the Honda? So forth. Well, I daily drive the car, and I want it to be a lot more enjoyable to drive. So I've done and got some parts for it so that I can daily drive safely and enjoy the car further, and also set it up for the future of the car, which is, honestly, to boost it. We want to boost the car, but we also want it to handle properly under boost. So that's two things I wanted to get off the table, I guess. So this is more of like an update video with the channel. You probably noticed, he hasn't posted in a couple weeks. What's going on? I am working on the GC8 coupe. I'm working towards getting that running so that I can have a secondary vehicle, and then when that's running, turn the focus back towards the Civic in terms of boosting it. But we're having a little void here where I'm getting I guess maintenance is catching up to me on the Civic, and so I figured while I'm doing some stuff, I can clean it up and kind of do like a revamp for the new year. So first and foremost, my toe has got to be out on the one side. I think the arm is bent, so I picked that up a ways back, preemptively thinking, I should probably just replace it and be done with it. But that's part of it. Also, this is really cool, very cool. ASR rear sway bar kit to complement the front sway bar I just picked up for the hatch. Really nice stuff here from ASR. Also went with the billet control arms from ASR as well. And everything's looking really solid. Didn't go with the spherical bushings. I didn't want to ball out too hard. But I got what I got. And I like it. I'm digging the quality. It's going to be a fun video. It's going to be a good one, I'm sure. There's a lot going on. I don't know. This is looking fun. A lot of hardware. A lot of stuff to get lost. So either way, it's going to be a good time on that one. Also, the intake that I had gotten for the car was just a Type S intake to get the car running and to be efficient enough to run for a bit and then be ready for a turbo setup. But since I'm not ready yet, I want to clean it up for the time being. So I ended up getting a foot section of 45-degree mandrel bent aluminum piping here, as well as the classic vibrant filter for it, some T-bolt clamps, and the proper intake temp adapter sensor so that I can pretty much get rid of that ugly thing that's on there, clean that up area-wise, and be done with it for a bit. I feel like as much as I want to have the car boosted fast, it is my daily, and money moves slowly sometimes. So I just need to be realistic of what my goals are with the car and what I can actually achieve currently. So we're gonna see a few stages with the car, but this will be a fun one. I think this will be really helpful, cleaning it up, making it not so raunchy. We got the dash down here. Everything's kind of piled in around here, but I've got some work ahead of me. Thank goodness I've got the holiday break. If you're watching this and I post it up on time, it should be Christmas Day, Christmas morning. Thank you for the support on the channel. If you've been watching me, I really appreciate the subs, the likes, the comments, all that. Really helps me move forward and continuing to document the process of my daily shenanigans of working on the cars. It's my passion. It's like what I like to do, what I want to continue to do, and really helps when I have people backing me doing the cool things I'm able to do. So without further ado, thanks for watching. More to come in the next coming weeks in terms of content. Obviously, I got a lot to work on, but be patient and I'll upload as I guess as fast as possible. So